This past week, the World Cup field was finally completed.
The UEFA had its playoff drama, and then FIFA intercontinental playoff tournament in Mexico gave us the last two teams in.
So today, we're covering everything that happened on Thursday and Tuesday, March 31st.
Penalties, heartbreaking comebacks, and 6 teams punching their ticket to the World Cup.
Let's go.
Sala Soccer TV!
Welcome back to Sala Soccer TV. This is Lucas and I'm Eric. Let's start off with the UEFA because this is where the knockout pressure really kicked in.
In Path A, Italy beat Northern Ireland 2-0.
Yeah, while Bosnia and Herzegovina survived Wales after a 1-1 draw that went to penalties. And there Bosnia and Herzegovina beat Wales 4-2, creating a huge upset.
So right away, Bosnia showed they were not afraid of a big moment.
That's right. Now in Path B, Sweden beat Ukraine 3-1. Sweden showed their dominance while Poland got past Albania, even though they were trailing 1-0 in the first half. They ended up beating them 2-1 with a goal from Lewandowski. That set up a really strong final between Sweden and Poland, but we'll talk about that in a little bit.
In Path C, Turkey edged Romania 1-0 and Kosovo won an absolute wild one against
Slovakia. Yeah, that was a 4-3. That was a crazy game. It was like goal scoring after goal scoring, and it went really, really long. It was a great game. Now in Path D, Denmark crushed North Macedonia 4-0. But Czechia had to go the hard way after a 2-2 in extra time against Ireland. And then they won 4-3 in penalties. It was a tough loss for Ireland. Now, let's jump into the intercontinental playoffs.
But it wasn't just of the UEFA.
No, the FIFA playoff tournament in Mexico also started that week. Actually, that night. And this part matters because it decided the final 2 World Cup places.
In Monterrey, Bolivia came behind, beat Suriname, and moved to the final.
Yeah, they won 2-1. That was a huge result because Suriname had a real chance to make history. Now, after that game in Guadalajara, Jamaica beat New Caledonia 1-0 to advance. So, after March 26, the intercontinental finals were set. It was Congo versus Jamaica and Iraq
versus Bolivia. Come on, Bolivia.
That's right. So now they had a couple of days to rest, and we went to March 31st, where let's start with the UEFA finals. So the biggest shock. Well, you tell them. I can't talk about this.
Why do I? And the biggest shock might be Italy not making it.
Yeah. Bosnia and Herzegovina drew Italy to 1-1, and then it went to penalties, and Donnarumma didn't show up. It was a 4-1. It was crushing. The curse continues. Another World Cup without Italy. This is massive. I mean, Bosnia had already won penalty shootout before, and now they won against Italy, so that really brings up the, their confidence.
And also a sad moment for Sweden and Poland.
Well, not for Sweden.
For Poland.
Yeah.
Sweden won 3-2.
Yeah, I mean...
This was Lewandowski's last World Cup.
I think so.
And he's not going to play.
So Sweden goes from looking shaky earlier in qualifying to suddenly being in the World Cup and leaving out the great Lewandowski out of the World Cup. Yeah, I don't know if you'll have another chance. Let's hope for another one. I mean... Now, Turkey stayed consistent. They beat Romania 1-0 in the semis and Kosovo 1-0 in the final. Job well done. And then Czechia did the hard way again. 2-2 after extra time with Denmark, then 3-1 on penalties. Denmark is out.
Denmark is out?
Denmark is out. So, all right. Break me down the intercontinental finals in
This
Mexico.
is a big moment for Congo and a heartbreaking for Jamaica.
That's right. Congo beat Jamaica 1-0 to qualify to the World Cup. It's a huge moment and heartbreak for Jamaica. I mean,
And Bolivia. And in the final.
yeah, and Bolivia lost to Iraq.
I was cheering for Bolivia.
Yeah, me too. I really wanted Bolivia, and I really wanted Jamaica too.
Yeah.
Finally, that made Iraq the 48th and final team to qualify to the World Cup.
Is Bosnia and Horizon,
Bosnia and Herzegovina, Sweden,
Turkey,
Czechia,
Congo.
and Iraq. Those are the final 6 teams. So,
Congratulations.
congratulations. Biggest heartbreaks, Italy missing out, Poland coming up short, Denmark losing on penalties, Jamaica,
and
Bolivia falling 1-0
all the
away.
teams that we are cheering for.
So,
Except for Bosnia.
I mean, that's it. All the groups are set. Now we don't have any more playoffs. Now all teams are completed. So, Lucas, which one of these qualifiers is the most dangerous at the World Cup?
I think I'm looking at Sweden. They scored 3 against Poland, sadly.
They scored 3 against Ukraine
And
and 3 against Poland.
or Bosnia.
I mean, Bosnia won 2 shootout wins. That gives them, I mean, and they eliminated Italy. So that team is mentally tough going into the World Cup. I mean, they know they're strong and they know that they can win in pens. I mean, Donnarumma. So, all right. So now we know the 6 teams.
Yeah.
Now the quiz question is, where do they land in the World Cup? Let's do a little recap.
Let's start with Sweden. They land on Group F.
Okay, so Sweden adds a lot of firepower to this group. Tell me who's in Group F finally now.
Netherlands, Japan, and
Tunisia.
Tunisia.
So there you go. So now Group F is complete. Those are the 4 teams. Let's see what happens. Next team, Bosnia and Herzegovina. Maybe the biggest surprise of the playoffs. Now, Bosnia and Herzegovina are in what group, Lucas?
They're in Group B.
Group B. So now we have Canada, Qatar, Switzerland, and Bosnia-Herzegovina.
Yeah.
Those 4. That's Group B. Now let's see. Next team, Turkey.
Turkey will land in, I think it's going to be
Group D. Turkey is in Group D with United States, Paraguay, Australia, and finally Turkey. This is going to be a very interesting group, I think.
I think that's a better group now because they put a more start team.
Yeah, I like this group, how this looks. It's going to be very interesting.
Predictions now.
We may have to have at the end a whole new set of predictions, it looks like. All right, so next team is Czechia. Czechia, which won 2 penalty shootouts, is in Group A. Group A is Mexico,
South Africa, and South Korea. That's a tough group.
That's a tough group too. That's going to be a very interesting group to knock out.
Yeah.
Okay, now next team is Congo. Congo, from the intercontinental playoffs.
Or Group K.
They're in Group K. Now that's Portugal, Uzbekistan, Colombia, and now Congo. This is gonna be interesting. I like how this is going. All right, now.
Not me.
No. Final team.
Group I.
Final. All 48 teams now
This is
Iraq.
the death of Group
Iraq
I.
is in Group I.
And you know who's there? France, Senegal, Norway, and including them.
That's a very interesting group, huh?
No, we really need to change predictions.
Okay, well, there's still some groups that we haven't covered, so let's
do it when we're all done.
Yeah, when we're all done, we can do a little recap, and maybe we can get you guys, the fans, to have your input as well. So that's it, guys. This is the World Cup field is officially set. Every team has earned their place, and now the real battle begins.
In June. Something.
11.
June 11. I told you.
Welcome to the World Cup. I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to share, subscribe,
and we'll see you next time on
comment.
Sala
Soccer
TV.
No, but guys, seriously, tell us what you think about the video. Don't forget to share, subscribe, and comment, right?
And follow our Instagram.
Oh, that's right. Thank you. Till next time.
On Sala Soccer TV.